I just have an ad.
Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-da-da-da-da, JagCast. All right, welcome to JagCast with Metta.
Wait, what is this channel for again?
Metta, you're on live television.
Wait, I'm on live television now.
Welcome to
I'm so
JagCast, the
flat.
new series where we just have a nice chat with all our nice compadres. And
Oh,
you're the first one at the moment. You got anything to say?
uh, stay hydrated.
What are you, blue?
I'm taking Blue's job right now. I'm taking a shift.
You're a meta sub.
Yeah, man. Uh, I am not the best at talking, so let me think of something funny.
Tell me
Uh,
what who is Meta?
Meta
How
is
how did
uh,
you become the one who became Meta?
uh, well, I just thought it sounded nice. I forgot the exact way how it happened. All I just know is that I found the two prefixes on its well, not two prefixes. I'm dumb. The two what was it? Prefix and suffix. So God, I'm rambling again. Well, yeah, I just heard that Meta was sounded like a nice, cool username, and uh, then I just whatchamacallit, played out random words that came after it. Was sounded cool, and pretty much it.
All right,
Uh, not very interesting, I know.
not
I
very
went by another
interesting.
username that was just by like a bunch of random letters, but we don't talk about this.
I mean, I was trying to say, how was your life?
Oh, my life. Let me think. My bad. Uh, hmm. Where do I start? That's the question. Okay. Let me think. I guess I'll start from. Uh, well, I guess it all started when I met some friends at a new middle school because I used to change schools a lot. And so like in eighth grade, this one school that I actually stuck with, which I remember I was sitting by myself. Someone came up to me, asked if I wanted to join the group. I said yeah, and being cool with them. I remember well, one of my other friends, I think I forgot his name. God damn it. He was watching Ruby whatnot, and I was like, oh, what's that? And he told me it was Ruby, and should I call it? I ended up liking it. Remember the school filters? When I used to listen to the music, it sucked a lot for YouTube because the school's filter was very weird, and I think I ended up seeing a crosstag trailer on what I call it?
A
Uh,
trailer?
yeah, for Yanger Blake. It was one of the two.
Oh,
Yeah. So I said, "Oh, this game's it has Ruby. This game looks pretty cool." and I ended up getting it. I think the first day I was playing with one of my friends I haven't talked to in a few years. I know we did Ruby Yang Mirrors the first match. That was an interesting experience. And I remember, I think, which we call I played on like online lobbies for about what a week or so. I headed up to Twitch because I used to stream a lot of Xenoverse 2 with some friends and some fighters occasionally. And which I ended up going to Boss's stream, and then I met this person named Jaguar Potato. Uh,
sounds like an asshole.
we're-
I don't know. Sounds like he exploits people for views. At least that's what I've heard.
yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He's a real bitch. Don't tell him I said that.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Uh,
It was me, Jaguar. Alright, so how was that was school life? Metallics.
the
You
school
better
life.
have been gotten straight A's. The Kuragane player, the
It depends. Am I
protagonist.
starting? Yeah. Do I just start from middle school because I don't
You can
think
start whenever you
people
think.
want to.
Whatever like part impacted you the most
Okay,
as a whole.
uh, well, let me think. I used like there's some personal stuff when I was like what 4, 5. I had to switch schools a lot. Let me think. From
What?
kindergarten
If you don't mind me
to
asking, why was it? Was it just family troubles or
uh
like
your family troubles, and my mom moved from. We went from Brooklyn to shelter in Bronx, if I recall. It was okay. I didn't really think too much about it because I didn't really have any necessities. Just TV and whatchamacallit. That's about it. And anything else I could just do in my spare time. I think. I think I moved in what? Let me think. What was I in fifth? No, fourth. Was it fourth? I'm gonna assume it was fourth. We moved in whatchamacallit. I keep saying that a lot. Excuse me. I'm just gathering my thoughts. Oh, I think fourth grade. Yeah, yeah. This nice school. A bunch of schools in New York, like elementary. They're called PS, then some three-digit number. I forgot which one I was, and I know it was a cool one. It was, I think, across the zoo also, which is pretty nice.
yo?
Yeah. I remember there were field trips that they take us there or whatnot. In fifth grade, was I still in that school? Yeah, I don't remember meeting anyone else. In fifth grade, I think when I actually had a first crush in a while, but then I told myself, which McCall, it's not going to be possible to happen because the moving thing, and I already knew that I was going to move soon, so I'm like, I'm not going to bother with that, and it was nice. Let me think. For fifth grade was really fun. There was a lot of events we used to do. I remember a lot of times where we had to just go in a single file line and switch classes whenever we were doing said things. Like I think it was national. I forgot. There is a bunch of different cultures we were learning basically. So we had different activities in different classrooms. I remember when I made a dream catcher. I think it was a Hispanic one that was made of.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
that's
think it was
Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Dreamcatchers aren't.
I
Well,
I think I think it was Mexican.
it
My
could
memory's
be.
foggy. It was made of like a cross with two
Like, isn't
sticks that
it
I
Native American
mhm,
though? Isn't the Dreamcatcher? I believe.
probably.
At least
I
hold
I, th- I
on.
forgot.
I believe it. I believe it's like Native American Dreamcatcher. Because while I can't, yeah, in some Native American and First Nation cultures, yeah. But because I was like, it sounds Hispanic, but I think I only had like one uncle who like actually like bought some. But yeah, no, you made some dream catchers. I wonder how fun was it?
I think I made one. I think it was pretty easy. I know two sticks. Then we made like a rhombus with each different color with wool. I lost mine. I don't know where it is. It's
Oh,
probably long
it's
gone by now.
probably a lot better
I think I lost.
speaking.
Well,
Cause
no, it was cool. One of
sorry
the only.
to sorry to interject my story, but
No, go ahead. Go
I remember it was Christmas and we were making what's those things you put on the door again? Like the grassy circle. Fuck, what's it called?
ahead.
Uh,
I don't think I remember that.
but shit, I'm gonna like it's something like I know from like the image. Hold on, Christmas. But anyways, I was given the shit circle thing. Oh, but like
Uh,
I was given
this
the like
sounds
task.
familiar.
I was given the task. Circle frame. Christmas circle tree decoration. It's called here, but I'm pretty sure that's not the correct name. But like we were given that like in our class. I believe it was elementary. I think it was maybe second or first. But like it's called a holly. But like anyways, we were given the like task to like make one. But I for some reason couldn't make one, so the teacher just said like just got like the presentation like this is what you're gonna make. She's just here, you have this one. So that's my story. So I'm looking at you like, man, this guy's making dream catchers and I couldn't even make fucking Holly. It's kind of depressing. Also, yo, ping. Okay, there you go.
I bet. Oh, I'm gonna go back like two grades because I forgot like one thing that I want to talk about. I remember my first school. And my mom told me that I had, what was it? Was it comprehension? It was something in the reading category.
Comprehension.
Yeah, comprehension problems or something like that. And I think she also said I had a speaking problem, which I think is still in effect with the speaking problem
Yeah,
thing.
I think
As you
you've
can,
gotten a lot. I
um,
think you got a little bit better with your
hear.
speaking.
Yeah. I remember the lady would take us during one of my classes, and I think there was two other people. She'd have us. What was it? She'd have us sound some words out, and once we were done, we can use her computer to play kids games. I think I played some PBS kids games. So I know there was a Curious George one I played for
Yeah,
sure. I remember he's
not
saying
even cool math games.
that was later down. I don't think I knew what that was at the time.
Well,
Anything.
yeah, I think there's like a public school thing where like they just like here go to the TV and do whatever.
I think like during third grade also was the introduction to smartboard. Yeah, introduction to smartboards. Oh my god, I remember one time our substitute teacher, she wrote on pen by accident. I think it was like one little line she did. And pen and that used to stay there for the rest of the year. That was
It's like a memory that like you look back to and you're like, ah, good times. It's like those little things where you just like recall it.
where also there was this kid who which she was he or she, I think it was a he, advanced a grade further during the school year, like middle of the school year, and like, oh, that was something I never heard of. I'm like, oh wow, like yeah. Um, remember also, what was really cool with this one cafeteria lady? She was super sweet to everyone, super nice. I'm not gonna say the name we called her because I looked up what the word meant, and that was not. It was nothing very bad. Just it was some Hispanic term. I forgot which one was it, and I'm glad I did. I just know it.
Hispanic.
Something that I wish. Yeah, some Hispanic word or term. It was one of those. Uh, I guess I think that's for elementary. Fifth grade. Fifth grade. Uh, I know we moved like shelters probably like two times in the fourth grade. Nothing too big. Remember, since it was the Bronx, there'd be a lot of street events, and I don't know what kind of area we lived was called. But I remember there used to be a carnival every now and then. Me and mom used to go. It'd be very fun, but not. And on weekends, I think I go visit my dad also, play some PS3 games with him, some sports games, fighting games, no platformers too, I think.
Fighting games.
Um,
What do you mean, like Smash or like actual like 2D fighting
super,
games?
it was like Ultra Super Street Fighter 4, I think it was. That was where the mashing began and where the breaking
Where the
controllers
mashing
for the
began.
wrong reason. Uh, but let me think. I think my favorite game was probably Lost Planet 2 to play with him. A little nice little
Oh,
shooter
and that
game.
explains why you wanted us to play. Well, you said Tiger
Yeah.
come in, Jaguar piss off. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry if I did actually. I don't recall. I do recall playing with you with a few people, Aubrey and Ty. Uh, and I think it was someone else. Oh, Blue. Yeah, Blue. Where Aubrey bullied Blue, saying Blue was starting a brain. Fifth grade. Uh, fifth grade. What was? Yeah. Then I moved schools at sixth grade, which was God. Sixth grade was an adventure on its own.
Well,
There is a lot.
it's because like the
Yeah.
more you grow, the like because when you're little, you don't worry about shit
Yeah.
like that. But then like when you're older, you're like, what would Tiffany think about this?
Oh, that's actually one of my aunt's names. It's actually my favorite aunt.
Yo, wild. That
Yeah.
that's kind of cursed because didn't you romance Tiffany on Honey Pop?
Wait, what? Don't remind me.
Yo, this
There's
whoa.
two. No, okay.
uh,
No, but
Secret lore?
no. No, but I remember when me and my mom finally got this nice apartment. I forgot how she got, and she said it was whatchamacallit. It was like she got very lucky somehow. it was an apartment complex? Question mark. Different floors with different people living. There used to be events downstairs also. God, those were fun times. Wow. Uh, yeah, I remember our aunt moved us live with us for a bit. She was very fun, very unique. I liked the way she think a lot. I loved her a lot. I still talk to her every once in a while, but yeah, she was hella cool. I think she was in school at the time for movie production? Question mark. She did. Oh yeah, she'd also worked for it a while. She'd give us free tickets from her job because I think her job gave her like golden AMC tickets. So yeah, my mom would use that to go watch
For
movies.
oh, okay.
AMC, you've heard it before,
I
or
believe so. I just don't
yeah, yeah,
remember
it's a
it much.
movie. I'm not sure if it's out of New York City, but I know for it's in movie theaters. Mm, yeah, I think during fourth grade is when I also celebrated my first party. Where well, me and my mom moved. That's when we actually started celebrating because my dad was a Jehovah's Witness and was is wait no
Wait,
is
say
a
that
Jehovah's
again?
Witness.
Oh, okay.
My dad is a Jehovah's Witness, and
Okay.
you know they don't celebrate events.
Mhm.
God. Yeah, she threw a surprise birthday party back then, and we started celebrating things more and more from there. It was cool.
That's nice.
So, yeah, sixth grade was all over the place for me. I think that's where my downfall began. Oh wow. My mom didn't know about the downfall, of course,
The
and like I told
downfall.
her,
Yo, what is
yeah,
the downfall? Find out more in the next
like,
commercial break. No, just kidding.
you know, let me think. I think I was like a very hyper kid during sixth grade. Also, when you're just when you're figuring a lot of things about the world, some negative things also, which when the hormones, things happen.
Yeah,
It's like
no, it's
things,
when you start growing up a little more, you get these feelings, and then like the sadness. Nah,
you know.
it changes a lot, which is why it's like, man, I miss those younger days.
Uh, let me think. I think there was like some teachers that I didn't like. I know for sixth grade. Oh my god, our math teacher. I absolutely I hated her, and I think I liked her. I just know that I didn't like her with more whatsoever. I think her name was Miss Dino, and we used to call her Miss Dino. She looked hella Asian too.
God.
I feel so bad
Yeah,
looking
no,
back on
it's one of those things like you look back to it and you're like, man, that was so mean. Cause I did a lot of similar things like that to my teacher. It's a math teacher as well, but like we would just always like be like, your classes are good, and like I would do this thing where like she like kicks me out of the class into another math class. So I was like, I learned a lot more in
Oh
the other
god.
math class. Being like a dick, and then like looking back at it, I was like, man, that like woman just trying to do her job. Why did I have to be such an asshole about it?
Yeah. But yeah, it truly does hurt to do that sometimes when you
Yeah.
look back on. Well, although I feel bad for laughing still, because I remember in art class also people would draw a dinosaur and put Miss Dino on it.
No.
Like I think it was on the tables he'd have like a brown paper or we just draw over time, whatnot, whatever we want to. I forgot what exactly happened. Uh, I don't think there's really nothing much memorable. I remember also this tall black chick. What was her name? I forgot her name. Goddamn! I remember. She used to cause trouble a lot. I think she was one of
What?
those kids. I forget. Used to cause trouble a lot for
Oh.
people. Uh, let's see. What else was there? I know my English. I think I liked my English teacher a lot. There, she was. I think for sure she was a short stack. She also would read the Maze Runner to us. I don't think the Scorch Trials.
She
I
read
just know the Maze Runner was.
to you, really?
Yeah, yeah. She'd read it for us or something like that. Then after the book, after she'd finish a story time reading a book, she'd show us the movie, which was very cool.
Yeah, no, I would
Uh,
love it with teachers. So we did something similar, but with the movie Holes,
uh, hmm,
which if you haven't watched, you're missing out. It's a Disney movie. Well,
Mm.
Well, it's made by Disney. Well, I'm just not gonna. I don't know much about it. I just know it's a good movie.
Uh, remember? Oh, also, my school was called Urban. Like, I don't mind saying this now because that's years back. Urban Science Academy, which was, and it wasn't too fond of school. I know it was like three schools in one. Each floor was a different school for different grades, if I recall. Either for different, no, not for different grades, just different schools in general, if I recall. Remember they also had a park right in the back for lunchtime. It was cool. I remember my mom would give me money sometimes. There was this like broken fence, like kind of broken, where it was like very the corner of this back of the park, where you could just like only the skinny people can fit through and
Only for those lucky few.
like for those lucky few. To either just probably skip, go to the little dollar store, which was literally right across from it, or to the hot dog truck, which the guy was very nice. I remember he'd even like pass the hot dogs through the fence for us if we whatchamacallit couldn't through there, or just we just have our friends get it. It was very cool. We used to play. God, why did we called it suicide? We call it's wall ball, but we called it suicide because we added some extra rolls.
Yeah,
If
no, yeah. I did play wall balls. It was something similar as well. Like some dumb name.
yeah, if you throw the ball against the wall and someone else would catch it, you would have to run to the wall before they hit you with it.
Yeah, no, it
Oh
was
God, yeah,
it's a very terrifying
yeah,
game, but like back then it's like, yo, this is fun. You know, I remember something similar to like wall ball. Like my friend named this ball porno. Like for because as a kid, it's like, oh, this is really funny.
yeah, yeah. Fair,
Haha,
fair,
porno,
fair.
get it? You know,
Yeah,
stupid like that. Like, and I forgot what he did with it, but it was like, you can't outrun porno, and then he just fucking wipe out. Something for like stupid lines like that, but no, that's just kids being dumb kids.
middle school. Suicide. Yeah, whole ball thing. The rubber ball was not something you'd want to get hit by
No,
because that
definitely,
hurt.
especially
Or yeah,
how kids throw that ball.
yeah, yeah.
It is
I
rough.
remember. I'm glad that we had a rule that if you hit someone in the head, there was something for yourself if you get hit in the head or something. But I forgot there was also some rule which end up having you to go against the wall and either everyone throws a ball at you or someone throws a ball at you. Or I forgot. Oh no, if they hit your head, there you go. If they hit your head, you'd have to throw the ball at them when they're like they have to go. The other person has to go up to the wall, the one who threw it at you in the head, and you hit them with the ball. It's not in the head,
Mm.
and they face to their backs because what happens if you're in the front.
Yeah.
Things could happen. Yeah. Um, yeah,
Haha,
there was
no,
a
I hit my health. No, I got hit in the head. Just kidding. I'm just a jokety joker.
oh,
Yeah, no, that was a
oh,
terrifying sport, but good
very.
call it.
Although I don't think it would really be a sport because just me and my friends made the rules. Like we thought we were original. I guess now I know we. But
No,
yeah,
suicide ball goes through ancient traditions. Hopefully, it
uh,
wasn't called that. Except instead of using balls, they just threw grenades or spiked balls. Like how
oh,
the
I'm gonna go. Oh god,
I know how the olden days people did it.
gosh. I'm gonna go back one grade because I forgot to mention. Or I think it was technically two grades. We did a play, the Jungle Book, and with like
Play
three or five
the
more.
jungle book?
Yeah, like it was an actual play we got ready for. I got the role. Me and a friend got the role of the vulture. And, it was Jungle
Vulture.
Book was cool. Yeah, we did it at the cafeteria where our parents came and whatnot. I think it went pretty well. I'm not sure if my mom has pictures saved on her drive. Hopefully, because I know she has a picture of my graduation of 5th grade. God, that was one of the saddest days. God, I miss. It. All right, but yeah,
I would imagine
um,
being
yeah,
like looking back to you're like, oh, that's
I was happy.
plays are cool though.
Yeah.
I like the plays.
I think I only had like 2 lines. I appeared on stage with my friend. I think I only had 2 lines, and then we just go off or something like that. That was wow. Gee. Yeah, back to 6th grade. Uh, I remember one time when it was snowing, whatnot, and I think we were near the restroom stall. Remember, a few of us were slipping on the ice over there. I forgot why we were standing on the ice, but it was some real reason, some weird reason. And I tried. That was the first time I actually tried making a snowball, and apparently, it wasn't like how fiction makes it out to be. I ended up
They make
going through my glove.
snow be like, this is the wonderful time of the year, and then you're like in real life you're like, this sucks.
I really did.
I hate snow. No, I wish I can one day experience snow. Not today though. No, I live in the California of A, and it's too hot.
Or
It's too hot to have fun.
never heard of snow. Well, what is the snow you talk about? Is it rain? No, damn.
Is it rain?
Uh, but what else? I know. I think. I think he was Asian. He definitely looked like it. Do you think he was in 8th or 7th? No, he was in 7th grade. Most likely in 7th grade. By the time I was in 6th grade. Remember, I was friends with his nephew, which apparently was in 6th grade also with me. They were like 1 grade apart. I think they were like 2 or 3 years apart too. Wow, nephew. I remember it passed through my thought the your nephew is in the same grade as his uncle. Uh, pretty. It was just mind-boggling to me at the time. Uh, Me and my friend played Summoner's War for a bit. I still have that app up to this day.
The
Uh,
the
Yeah, I still have him saved as a friend. I think the last time he was active was about like 100 days ago or not,
damn.
which means he has been getting on every once in a while, from what I've been seeing. I still have to chat with them. I think the last time I talked with one of my friends from middle school was on this Pokemon mobile site, and I asked them what was going on with the school. And apparently, some 2 people that we never thought would go out, but uh, I don't
Yeah, that's
remember too
always
much.
a weird thing. It's like, yo, they went out. What the?
Uh, hmm. Oh, I remember it was either near the end of 6th grade or the begin. I know it was near the end of 6th grade. I used to stop going to school. That was like my own option. Like no one else knew at the time. Uh, so like I basically skipped school. Apparently, my mom was never called. Which thinking back at it now, how the hell do you not get called?
How do you not get
I
caught by
don't know.
that? Actually,
Yeah, but I think I did it a few times. I used to stay home, just binge watch Pokemon Black and White. Oh man. Yeah, it was cool. There were times where I legit walk to school and then think, I don't want to go back. Then I just walked the whole, what is it? Technically 10 blocks back to my house. I had to go through like several different
so
highways.
you're telling me that you were a rebellious child? No
Yeah,
way. That's crazy.
yeah. What
I
a
thought you
rebellious
were.
child.
I thought you were a protagonist to look up to.
Protagonists always have their negative character arc.
But usually that revolves their parents dying. That's the
Yeah,
protagonist way. I'm
I still
glad
passed.
you
Hmm.
did. How?
Yeah,
It's one of those
that's a good
things. It's one of those things
question.
where you're like, wait, how?
I remember my mom told me there is this section where uh all right, so all right, pretend there's a line. 0 is like where the special ed kids are. 10 is where you're a normal kid that doesn't have really any problems, and 5 is a mixed class where like you're kind of special ed but you're really not, like you still are there. I remember she thinks she told me I was in that during the time. Um, I think that might have played a part because, being special ed, part special ed technically, because I think the whole comprehension thing was still coming into play every once in a while. But that's probably why. I'll ask later probably about it. I also do that the early years, 7th grade. Well, early month? Question mark. I think I was going through stuff. I'm not so sure because I know I was doing good during the time. Oh, 6th grade was also when my dad bought me Super Smash Brothers 4. I think only bought it because I saw Sonic on the cover. I think that feels like
You're a true Sonic fanboy. Gang.
yeah. I used to just play the game normally, whatnot.
How did
With
you
Sonic Amiibo.
how did you get into
Yeah.
Sonic, if you don't mind me asking? Was it like
My mom told me I saw her sister play Sonic 2 and wanting to play, and I think the stuff kicked off from there.
no, I thought it
I
was
think yeah.
you were watching
Mm.
Sonic X and you were like, I like this
Uh,
character. No shit.
that would actually be kind of wild now that you think
Well,
of that.
it's not hard to imagine, you know.
Yeah. Uh, Remember also on the Genesis collection, I'd also be playing Ristar and Echo the Dolphin, which I've never beaten Echo the Dolphin up to this day. I need to make that my goal for this year.
Stream it.
Probably, and just me screaming at everything that happens to me. uh, yeah, moving back. Either November or December, me and my mom moved out of the apartment, which I was kind of sad about. But uh,
Yeah,
things happen.
it's always
Yeah,
sucks
we
when you
moved.
move because
Yeah,
you miss out on all your friends and stuff. You know,
yeah.
it's
But
hard.
if I'm being honest, I think best I didn't really like. They weren't
You
really
didn't
like.
like
You
your
know,
friends? Just kidding.
yeah, we were something. Anyways, let me think. Yeah, we moved down over here. 7th grade was a doozy of a year. Holy hell.
Seventh grade.
Uh,
No.
yeah. Uh, so place A, where we originally were, I'm not gonna say names because I think you're gonna upload this publicly.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
don't say anything like
you're-
that. Because
yeah.
then I'll have to go through the video, edit it out, and that takes time.
So place A, we had eventually had to leave. Wait, hold on. Let me think of how this goes. Okay, so
Let me use my brain.
and I know it was for sure in December during break, so that's why I really didn't miss out on school days. Place A, we were there for I think a few days or something like that. There were some issues. Then we moved to place B, uh, and I eventually applied for school there, which wasn't really that far. It was downtown where place B was, and it wasn't really a great place. I really didn't like it that much, but you had to persevere.
Yeah.
I think I had like what only two groups of friends. One that had a bunch of relatives and was very hyper, and I forgot the other one. Uh, I really hated that fucking place so much. I'm sorry. Just looking back on it now, I hate. Oh man, yeah, I'm glad I never
Looking back at those
never saw that.
situations, it makes you,
It just
it gives you some feelings, you know.
yeah, I just God. Oh man, back on track. Back on track. My bad. Wow. Uh, okay, okay. You think? Uh, you think? I don't remember. I think my mom got a job that around that time. School was okay. Oh my! I remember when me and my mom went to register. Oh my! I was talking this with Ty a few days ago. Wow, when we were just chatting about stuff. Remember? I think it was the principal. I think it was the principal when we were applying. I remember there were some questions asked, and something my mom reminded me about still like gets me to this day. Holy, I remember she told me the principal asked me would I like to apply for any sports, right?
Hmm.
And And I remember, I think she also said, "Would you want to apply for basketball or whatnot?" And I told her, God, I told her no because I wasn't really a sports guy. I think she kept persisting about it. I said no. And I never really it clicked to me until like I think the beginning of high school. You get because like tall middle school flag kid and a
Yeah,
sports team basketball. I never really like no wow that was definitely an experience
it's one
that
of
I did
those
not know about
times where like the parents really want you to be like active and go to like sports.
here. Oh no, but my mom was okay with it. Just the principal, I don't think she was. Yeah, I think that was like the first and last time I ever talked to the principal, something like that. I ever saw her.
And
Excuse me.
you're a better kid than me.
Hi.
Nervously laughs.
Yeah. Let me think. I remember there is this one chick after um I think it was after my English class. I passed by. I forgot how I met her at first. All I know is that I had this like crush on her. You know how it would be middle school
Yeah,
hormone. But anyways, so hey, I know she wore glasses. I think she was blonde hair or something like that. Bright hair for
this is
sure.
where your blonde.
Shout out.
No, just kidding.
Anyways,
So this is
uh,
where it began.
no, it was either brown or I forgot which, but that's not the point. I remember when I passed by her, she always want a hug from me for some reason. I never understood that. So just quick little hug in the hallway. Yeah, God, I really did not. I don't think I like that because you're in the hallway, bunch of people there.
Because you're like cutie.
Uh, I, I think I think
I don't
uh,
think that's the thing. It's just like you were a dense protagonist. I'm
yeah, I know it was like that every day. I remember one time this one like I really was weirded out. She even asked me to write my name on her hand, which
No, yeah,
was
it's one of
not.
those things where, like, as a kid, you don't realize what's happening, so you're just like, oh, sure.
I know for sure I was a little bit suspicious. I was like, I know I was confused, but I just said sure and moved about my day, headed to gym class. And then I also had god damn it, a crush on someone, but that was actually legit. I felt like, yeah. Let me think. I was told she had writing class afterwards, so I don't know what I was written about, and I don't want to know what I was written about. And then, uh, yeah, the other girl, well, I think she was dark skinned that I had a crush on, a little bit Hispanic because this place is like 90% plus Hispanic. Uh, whatchamacallit, yeah, Jim had some friends, only one group of friends, which is not a very good thing to have uh, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Uh, let me think. Gym class was okay. Nothing really bad I can't think about.
It's
I
weird
remember
because
before
whenever you
her.
mention, like, gym, everyone's like, oh, I hate it because, they force us to run and stuff like that.
Uh, no, that will be in high school. I will start complaining about. But uh, yeah.
It wasn't until
So
later on when
uh,
I tell you about how much I hate being an active man.
I remember friends would always. Yes, I know. I think I talked to her outside the gym or something like that. I forgot, but I just know. I remember at the beginning of the day, her three friends saw me outside of my classroom. Like I think we're probably like those friend giggles you have. Nothing toxic. Just when you're trying to ship you and whatnot. But I remember they asked me, "Hey, do you like uh what's whatever her name was?" And and I said no, and I can't lie because I'd be
Yeah.
smiling if I tried to lie, and that was a GG's. And I think they told me that she told them she liked me. I know that also was a surprise. I
It's always
remember
a
I went to
surprise,
gym
even if
class.
it's a girl that you're, like, not interested in. It's like, wait,
Yeah,
really? Huh?
yeah. You chose a bad option.
It's like getting
Uh,
hit with like a setup and you didn't even realize it was a setup until now. You're like, oh shit, wait, huh?
yeah.
I'm not ready to block this.
Uh, she. I remember I asked her at the beginning of the class. I remember the exact words was "sorry, I couldn't," which wasn't a no, but there was obviously a reason why she technically said no, but I never got the reason answer to that. I think it was near the end of the school year or something like that. I'm not so sure when it was, but
The end of the school
yeah,
year, that
and
sucks.
yeah, I never really. I think I never got the reason why. I don't up to this day, and I'd rather not to think too much about it. But at least I asked and got my answer. Although now there's another question that lingers on my head. But yeah,
Mm, but it's one of
uh,
those things where like you really because it's like a cliche line, but it's like you regret the things that you didn't.
don't
Yeah,
do or something.
something
Yeah, yeah,
something similar to that because it's sort of true because like then you're just wondering what would have happened, but like even if like you get like
yeah,
shut down, you're like, well, I knew what happened. I won't be wondering about it later on.
yeah.
You know, even the last day of school, it's also like pressure because you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna see this girl again. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy. And
Speaking about romance, how was your romance life? Meow.
I think fifth grade is where it began, but you know how it be. Uh, I was moving schools a lot technically, so I really didn't want to bother dealing with that.
Oh yeah, that's
Uh, yeah, sixth grade. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I actually skimmed over that. Oh God, there was this also tall girl with glasses and whatnot, not attractive to me, but
glasses.
yeah,
Yo, who is she? I'm gonna give
not
her
really.
kind of shit.
Uh, oh my God, I really. All right, it's not really embarrassing to say what I did, but it's just I feel so. Oh, okay. I can get past that barrier again to say what happened. Okay, so what you call it? Yeah, we used to hang out. Well, used to like tease. You know how it would be sixth grade. You know, tease each other and
Yeah.
have fun. Whatnot, and that. Uh, what was my last day? Like I had to leave during class because that was like my last day there since me and my mom were getting ready to like we're packing
Yeah.
things up, getting ready to leave. Whatnot. Ooh, I remember. Oh, I was about to leave the class after lunch, and it was the beginning, and it was so horrible. She told me that she had a crush on me, right?
hmm
Outside the door. And how did I want you to guess, Jack? How does
I
young
feel like
man
you just raw supered away out of the door. It's like, okay, yeah, goodbye. Oh no.
technical? Oh no!
Oh no. Man, oh, you're the
Yeah.
funny boy. How could
So
you?
what happened was, oh man, I said yeah because I don't know what I think I did or I think I liked her or not. I know for sure I said yeah. And I think I remember she got all excited. She like went inside the class to go tell her friends, and little Metta really just left
Ah.
and never seen again. I feel so bad now.
That's she did a faded. Because
So bad.
didn't faded do something similar? I believe it was faded. He mentioned something
Okay,
like
well, it was unintentionally he did it, and
true, but
he talked back to her.
he just
You
did
know,
the peace out and then fucking
it was
vanished.
or technically no, technically he forgot it was a day. But
Right.
I shouldn't have. Well,
He's
but
got that Yosuke squirrel brain.
yeah, but then the next day he got to apologize.
Oh, that's
In my
fair. Yeah, in
situation,
your situation, you just fucking
oh,
vanished. Oh, that's rough looking back to it. And she had glasses too. Those are keepers. They have good job. Oh,
and
that's
because
no.
there were other qualities that I wasn't a fan of, but
But it's just one of
I'm,
those
I'm not
things
gonna
where
say
like
it.
it just happens all the time. You're just like shocked, so you just don't know
Yeah,
what to do, especially when you're younger.
yeah.
And
I'm
like
gonna not say yeah. Go ahead.
because like when you're younger, you're just like, I don't know what any of this is. How does like you're just there
And
figuring out in your brain, like hamster in your brain,
yeah,
like what happened?
I'm pretty sure even if that 1 in 1 billion chance she ever saw this video, which is not going to happen, but
Imagine,
I'm very
dude,
I'm very
imagine.
cautious. I'm very
Like just in the
cautious.
comment section, Meta, it's me, Amanda.
Yeah,
And then
I'm not saying the
it
name of
turns into,
her for
yeah, for
free.
obvious reasons, but it just turns into a situation where it just like into one of those like old school movies, like, and then this is where Meta found this is the arc where Meta gets the GF. Dude, how godlike would it be if that was actually the case?
Will not end well on me. Holy hell, that guilt is like hell of
But
oh
what if?
man, holy
Okay, but what if?
no, that is
God.
hey
But yeah, no, that's
man,
it's hard to look back to, but again, and when you're younger, it's just those. It's just very shocking.
yeah. Okay, moving on from that before I feel
I
worse
don't know if we
about
should.
it. 7th grade, yeah, the whole thing. I remember one time also in a science class, there was also like me and two other guys would hang out at our seats, and there'd also this group of three chicks, whatnot. I forgot how they looked like, but yeah, I remember well, I remember I think it was near the end of the school year. We were watching what was it? Virus Inside Me, Parasite, Monsters Inside of Me. There we go.
Virus inside
Little
me.
no, Monsters Inside of Me. It's a cool series that I still watch every once in a while. Shout out to that one science teacher. I forgot his name sadly. But uh, he was cool, badass. Remember, uh, I remember me and my friend we were looking outside the classroom door or whatnot. We saw one of the girls from that friend group get taken away by security. Then eventually, we were told that she was still sitting naked in the restaurant,
She was, huh?
giving the night stuff to a guy in the restroom. So yeah,
Oh,
that
oh, I see.
was funny. That was really funny.
There was,
Thinking back on it.
oh, whew, oh boy.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
just playing Pokemon on their Game Boys. They had a link cable. That was all they were doing, dude.
but,
No, nothing else.
oh yeah. I remember what was it? Eight? No. I stopped 7th. There was this short stack chick with freckles and glasses and whatnot. That I wasn't a fan. It wasn't. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't like her. Well, not
Man,
because of
you hate
personality.
all
Just
the girls that I am like, yo, this is kind of a poggers moment, you know? I'm like, man,
uh,
Meta really just likes the blonde shit. No
she,
shit.
uh,
Man really wants
uh,
him to be like Mew.
uh, no, but what's my call? Well, yeah. I never noticed that she had a crush on me, but I remember in math class, for sure, yeah, it was math class. She passed me a note, in writing, asking, am I dating any? Well, no, do I have am I dating anyone?
Yeah.
It was the yes or no on the bottom left and bottom right. I circled no. She asked, do I have a crush on anyone? Did I just circle no? Then I think she was struggling to give me the third one, then asking, "What do you want to date me?" And I felt so bad. I feel bad, but I just had to circle no because I was already in
God,
someone else
well,
at the
God,
time.
Meta, you're just
No, it's like, I was in
you're like a
someone else at the
ladies'
time.
man. You're like a ladies' man, but you don't. You're like, I don't like you. I'm sorry. I'm looking for the one perfect girl. She has blonde hair. She's in like
Wait, no.
the
It was
military.
no.
She
In my
has
defense,
two
in my defense,
guns.
no. In my defense, the one I did like was dark skin, and I think I had like dark hair. So,
But you
jokes
always
on
have
you.
that crush, and it's like you stick with her. You stick with her until you die, or either find another one to replace her.
Uh,
God, you know, I understand what you're talking about now. I'm not gonna be like, dude, if it was me, I would have gotten all in that puss. You know, I'm not gonna be that.
yeah,
But like,
yeah, I get.
but
Nah,
when
nah.
you have a crush on someone, you like really you don't look at any other any other girls the same way, you know, or guys, you know, in case the girls are here, or in case
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
in case the guys are here as
I
well.
remember. Yeah, I remember also I got to school early one time and hold on, hold on a minute. Wait, sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yeah, outside. Uh, I forgot what I was doing outside in front because I was waiting for classes to start. I remember I was playing football with some friends or a friend.
But oh,
Remember? No, just like normal
mm,
baseball or something. Ouch, it hurts. Okay,
sorry.
thinking about it again. I remember, I think either it was someone who threw the ball at me and I was gonna catch it, or I was playing wall ball with myself or something. I forgot how, but I got hit. Oh, my right eye. That's the pain you can never forget. I was
Oh
hit
yeah.
in my right eye, and I know I had my glasses on for sure. That was not a nice experience. God,
God.
oh, gosh, that's not something like that hurts a lot when you get hit in the right eye hard, and you have your
Yeah,
glasses on too.
those injuries are
Well,
something
to
you
be
can't.
fair, I think the glasses did kind of give protection, but at the same time, sparing like, but yeah. Let me think. Was that it for seventh grade? I know before in computer class we'd play Halo on blocks. It was fun times. Uh, or I think it was Halo Combat Evolved, but it was Halo. It was called Halo Unblocked at the time because school websites are a bitch. Uh, uh, yeah, remember that was I said my goodbyes to my some of my friends, the ones I actually talked to. Oh, I also instead of taking a bus when I was in place A, there was this like car thing that was the school. The school funded for sure because it had the school logo and
Car
everything.
thing.
Yeah. He'd pick up certain kids from certain schools and drive them to like a place where normal buses wouldn't usually drop people off.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh,
so it was
it was
Uber before
cool.
Uber. No, it was before the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Let me think. Eighth grade. Moved to know how it'd be moving to let me think, was that the fifth school? Let me think. Kindergarten, fourth to fifth to sixth, seven. Yeah, that was the fifth school I moved to, and sheesh, five
Fifth
schools.
school.
Yeah, fifth school in my whole entire lifetime. Which I ended up actually sticking with that group of friends up till now. Um, Remember I met one chick. She showed me around the school, but I didn't really hang out with her much because I don't think we had much in common. It was just like helping me around school when uh, uh, um, let me think. Yeah, I remember in the like while waiting for whatchamacallit, school to start, I'd wait outside in I think it's a side of school technically. Yeah, side of the school where there were some nice little benches and a little area to play basketball and do whatnot. Uh, so I think I just like sit on the wall for a bit. I don't think I had a phone at the time. I think I do. No. I definitely had a phone at the time. I remember I was hanging by myself. One of my friends, Roger. Shout outs to you, Roger. You're cool. You're cool, dude. If one day you ever want to watch this, which probably never gonna happen, but still,
God,
uh,
all like Amanda's gonna watch this, and then everyone's gonna watch it, and this is how they find out. Oh, it's him. It's our friend. It's the guy who did no. Stop.
eh,
No, no.
let me think about it. Yeah, that was Hold on, give me a minute.
Man, but that's your school life, or are you still continuing?
Sorry, no, I'll still continue. I had to mute myself real quick. Eighth grade, met him, introduced to a group of friends. They're pretty cool. I'm not gonna. I like them. Cool. Uh, yeah, I like them. Uh, yeah, some shenanigans. Uh, eighth grade was really fun too. Also, at the same time, it wasn't because dealing with stuff at the time, but it was fun at the same time. My year wasn't fun, but yeah, eighth grade. How did it start? Well, I met some friends. Yeah, the Ruby thing. This is the long
And how
version.
was it? You
I
said that you watched Ruby with your parents, actually, and I thought
oh
that was pretty cool.
I'll get
How
to
was
that. I'll
it?
get to that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Um,
that is until the next arc.
yeah. No, I watched volume one, and I think volume two, three by myself. I think I know I watched like volume one for sure with myself. Then I showed my mom because I'm like, my mom's never watched anime before,
And
and I don't think this counts as
that's kind
anime.
of well. I'm still on the idea that like I don't really count it as
It's like
anime.
Western anime. Well, anime is just technically Japanese cartoon, so it's technically just Western anime at this point. Thinking about it. Uh, so, uh, whatchamacallit, that was when around eighth grade is when. Oh fuck! Let me just go in order, chronological order. I watched Ruby. I liked it. I wasn't that much of a fan, but I still liked it. Then I also met my first girlfriend. I'm not saying her name because I don't have my memories. I'd rather best forget about that. Or, but I don't mind talking about it. It doesn't really hurt to talk about it. But yeah, let me think how it started. I know we hang out in the morning. I think in the afternoon, during lunch too. Uh, yeah, during lunch too for sure. Remember I told one of my friends, because that's always how it starts. You always tell one of your friends,
Yeah, it's like
and yeah,
you gotta say this to someone, you know.
yeah, tell one of your friends. I remember, yeah, me and her would talk more, and then afterwards, my friend would tell me, oh, like, hey, she told me she liked you, and so uh, thank you, should I say name? I don't know, but anyways, yeah, I really do appreciate that he helped me with that. It was cool. I asked her, it was at lunch. It was like raining hard. Well, it was raining, and it started raining hard. I think we were walking, just talking about stuff before the rain started. Uh, and like I asked her out while we were both getting wet, and I think I was freezing for the rest of the day afterwards. But yeah, I asked her out. She was in shock. It took her a while to actually get herself together and give her a response. Yeah, so that was pretty okay from there. Eighth grade was a fun year. Um, and I think
Again, it's
what
always
else was there?
interesting because whenever you people mention eighth grade, it's like I hated this school, you know.
I guess I was one of the lucky few after
The one of the
suffering from
lucky
all those other
few. It's always the
schools.
protagonist, you know. How do you feel about us calling you the protagonist? Do you slightly hate it, or is it like,
All right,
I guess
here's
this is what I am?
okay. So I don't really hate it. It's just I don't like things to get to my head because I know if I
Oh, you
once
don't like
if I start,
how us
I don't want
saying
it.
it would make you be like,
No, like I don't no, like I don't mind it. But like,
no,
I just feel bad sometimes around people when they call me that. Like when when you're playing the same game as them. It just say for example,
so
let me
like
think of an example.
freaking Pumi.
Puma. Oh
Well,
no, I
well,
don't mind
Pumi,
that. That's
where like we mentioned protagonist, and then she like already like, okay, this is a really good
okay.
player, you know. It sort of gives you
Uh,
expectations.
say for example, hmm, I don't know, probably someone I that doesn't like me or something like that.
No one like.
When
Wait, you telling me people don't like
just,
Meta the protagonist? That's kind of
I
weird.
know, right? Imagine. No, but for real, it's just I think probably one of those like what if thoughts. what if someone says, "Oh, this calls me out on it," saying something like, "Oh, you're not even like a real protagonist" or something like that. I don't know. I
Oh,
just probably don't want to come off of that person boasting about it or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because I am not. I don't want to know what happens if I let it get to my head or whatnot. Uh, okay, yeah, I don't want to seem like that kind of
Gives you like this
person
sort of
being
attention. What's that?
your. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, yeah. For when I do it to myself. Like I sometimes I do want to every, but then I just want to be cautious and I'm just really cautious about stuff.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Uh,
Speaking about
uh,
protagonists, though, how about that anime where I died? How does that how did that impact you?
I heard, I,
It was something making that. It's just I'm sorry for talking about. Well, I guess it sort of counts like you because
yeah,
but like the best of Meta, which is something that I was
yeah,
as well. I was trying to hide it within the merch because I was like, this is all I'm giving you, but also making a video. And
yeah.
I swear, like it was just like the quality was great, everything was going according to
But,
plan, and then like this always crashes at like the same spot, and I was like, "Are you kidding
oh,
me?" And then like me tinkering with it just made like the quality worse. And now looking at the video, I was like, "Oh, this sucks." Because I mean, here's the thing: I know that you don't mind it, and I know that other people don't mind it, but it's just that this
yeah, I
video,
get
it's because like I had like people's messages, like Mito's message, which I felt was very like like this is why I'm proud of Meta. I want this to be shown. But like looking at the quality, I'm like, oh, it feels like I sort of let them down. But that's why I feel like I'm gonna make. I don't think I'm gonna re-edit it. I think I'm just gonna make a 2.0 because I missed a lot of clips like the Among Us and
you.
well, it was Among Us and what was the other?
Uh,
I forgot
that
what
is a good question.
forgot what the other one was. It was a recent one, not Honey Pop. Anyway, but I'm trying to do like a 2.0, but after that I'm gonna do the Senran Kagura video and probably the central fiction video because that's long coming. But no, what did you think about the anime?
I really did love it a lot. Well, I do love it. My bad, my bad. I do love it a lot. There we go.
with the
Like
with the
the quality
rocks.
was perfect. Everything was.
There was this sort of thing where I was like, in my mind, it was like super epic, but I was like, this doesn't feel. I don't feel like making an epic version. Just make it like,
like
you know.
I like I've been trying to experiment with some apps on animating, but using sprite pictures is very hard
It's a
because
lot of learning.
in Cre- no, because
Sort of.
in Krita, yeah. Whenever in Krita, I'm trying to learn how to animate. It always has a predetermined area where it puts images, so like that messes me up so much because I'm trying to like what should we call it? Uh, which damn it.
Just
Say for
sort of
example, I'm trying to place a rag in the spray on the floor, but it's already predetermined, put like up in the air. Where like,
yeah.
yeah, so like, yeah, that kind of messes up my
It's
mojo,
those things that
sadly.
you
So I,
slowly get used to over time, which is how like sort of like this the not the central fiction, the share factory thing comes because share factory is very limited in its stuff and it's very strict with its stuff as well. So like just editing with it, I just sort of got used to all these like imperfections as they call it. It's just sort of these things that you get used to, or either that or get like I don't know, Photoshop similar, but again, Photoshop is a subscription, so that's a rough place to be in. I was thinking about getting it and then maybe share it with you, but it's also they said like Sony Vegas because like you just buy it and it's there. But yeah, no, it's a it's a learning curve, dude.
yeah,
And I see the stuff
no,
you're editing. It's pretty cool. It's, like I can't wait till you become a an animator in an anime studio. You're making anime now. You're the protagonist in the anime. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Anyways,
Jake. Uh, oh yeah. Eighth
How was your how?
girlfriend.
We talked about your school life. We talked about your romance life. Mhm.
I guess it's technically both right now at the same
But
time. Uh, yeah,
how was
school.
your gaming life? Because I mean, you got a
Oh,
good game. You know.
oh yeah. Oh wait, when was the gaming? I think like the gaming life started to take off during eighth or ninth for sure.
Really?
Uh, yeah, eighth or ninth for sure. I'm thinking, no, I had to. No, that was no, it had to be during ninth. It had to be during ninth. No, all right. Well, eighth grade was the Smash era for sure because I was a competitive Smash player. Played Greninja. I went through a bunch of different characters at the time. God, it was like Sonic, then Mega Man, then I think
Pac-Man?
Mario.
No.
Uh, Pac-Man came, I think, before
Was it an
Greninja.
ultimate thing or was it just
Smash
later
4
on?
in general.
Ah,
Uh, I think Sonic, Mega Man. Then it was Corrin, then Bayonetta,
female or male
then
corn?
I think it was female corn. I like black
Man.
female corn. She seemed cool. Uh, was Bayonetta was the last one, right? Oh no, I played Cloud Corn, then Bayonetta.
I think Bayonetta was the last DLC. I believe so.
Yeah. Then I went to Greninja. I enjoyed him a lot. I played Pac-Man a little bit, but eh, uh, but yeah. I know for sure I played competitive on the Wii U for sure. Uh, Uploading clips on my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel that I'm not ever
Oh.
exposing because I think the only
Until
person who knows there's
later
only
when
one
it reaches a million followers on
person.
Twitter. Keep
Oh,
this
I'm
video in
leaving that
mind when he reaches that. You're just leaving the internet.
channel.
He's
Channel
gone
is staying
vanishes.
archived. God, I used to post a lot of different clips, but yeah, yeah, eighth grade. Yeah, it was just during the gaming life. I only played Smash. Let me think. There was Smash. I think I played Sonic Lost World, which I didn't enjoy as much. But hey, it was only the Sonic games on the Wii U, so I had to deal with what I got. Um, I think. Uh, I know when Bayonetta released, I played her game too, uh,
Oh, but that's
which
a
I
naughty
really
game.
enjoyed Bayonetta 2. And Bayonetta 2 was so
That's a
hell.
naughty game though. That's bad. I'm just
I don't know. Bayonetta
Did
just
you
wasn't
not pay attention to the
really.
age rating?
I don't think I did, but she didn't even really seem all that charming or sexually whatchamacallit. So it really didn't affect me.
You obviously didn't see the gameplay of the video game.
No, I did it. I didn't really mind. Like there was really nothing because I think probably she was just covered up, so it really didn't affect me.
Uh,
Yeah.
did you get the Xbox version or the PS3 version, or what are you getting?
Yes, no, the Wii U version, the
Oh,
number
you
two, on the Wii U.
you played the Bayonetta 2, not Bayonetta
Yeah,
1. Oh, I thought you were playing
no,
Bayonetta
not yet.
because
I still have.
I would like if you played on the PS3, then that's bad because I'm pretty sure the frame rate on that game was cursed.
I think I still have to buy Bayonetta on Steam later, but
You
uh
you can get I think on Switch, it's like $50 for Bayonetta 1 and 2.
oh no, I'm sorry, my bad. No, nah, because I do not like Nintendo when they're price with their pricing. That's
Uh,
always been a thing with me. I've hated how they always kept their stuff
yeah, no, Nintendo's
$60.
very strict with its games. Like the
Yeah.
farthest I've seen a game go is like $20 off.
I remember my dad would tell me, "Why don't you wait until the game goes on sale, Dad? Dad."
Dad, this is Nintendo. They only want money. They don't care about the fan base. Free mailing. No, speaking about well not Bayonetta but like Smash about Greninja, how'd you get into Pokemon? Because it seems like you enjoy the franchise.
Uh, I know. Every character that I made, I at least tried out one of their games for sure.
Oh,
So
so
like,
it started Smash 4 and then you played? Because it
yeah,
was X and Y, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. But I saw like, oh yeah, I'm not buying a 3DS. I'll just play the older versions. Oh wait, no. My bad. That just triggered old flashback, my bad. But no, I used to play Pokemon Yellow. I know Pokemon Yellow's the most recent game I can think of. I think it was before 6th grade. Oh,
You have
no,
a Game Boy?
before 7th grade. Yeah. Yeah, on the Game Boy emulator on my phone.
Ah, yeah. Of course, the
Yeah.
piracy protag.
A fan game called Delta Emerald, which had which had gens 1 to 7 on there with their own custom sprites and moves and stuff. It was cool.
That's how you got into Pokemon. Which is it, I
I
like
think
the I think I said it sort of like monotone, so that's how you like it. Like I was expecting you like I was at World War II. My father was holding his Game Boy. Like, no. But it's because it's always interesting because Pokemon I think it's one of those series where like if you hadn't grown up with it, it's hard. Oh,
they too.
I got interrupted by a child. But
Understandable.
like I was saying, it was I think Pokemon is one of those series where like if you didn't grow up with it, it's sort of hard to get into, especially with the newer games, since I think they don't do as a good job with Pokemon.
I think it's probably just because of the Netflix series. I'm not so sure. Most likely from that or from someone else, but eh, I'll figure out one day.
One
Yeah,
day,
I played the yeah. Yeah, the Wii U was my only console at the time. It was slowly dying out because
the
Nintendo
Wii was a
consoles don't.
very it was a very underwhelming console. It
Yeah, but I had to work with what I got.
yeah,
Oh, I also
it's those things where
okay.
like when you're a kid, it's like you play these bad games, but like you're a kid, so you can't like buy another one or stuff like that. So
Yeah,
you end up playing it. So like these bad games end up like turning into like treasured memories. You know,
yeah,
sort of similar to like how Sonic 06. Well, the thing is, I don't hate Sonic 06 as much because it's still even with like the glitches, it's still a fun game and it's Sonic. So like,
sure.
looking back at the game, I was like, this is so fun, and I had memories. I remember I kept like legit couldn't pass the part where you were supposed to like, I need to remember the place, but like I don't know if you remember it, but there was like a ring line that took you all the way into a cave,
How do you wait?
and I
I
didn't,
don't think I
or I don't remember where it was, but like it's like this giant ring line, and I didn't know how to like home into them or something to take them there.
was it red.
I do. It's a very long memory.
Uh,
So, but
well, I think I know what you're talking
I do
about
remember,
for
like, I
sure.
didn't know how the fuck to home into them. And I was like, how do I pass this? You know? I think I
Yeah,
eventually did get it, and then I was in the state. No, I don't think. Wait, was it the stage where, like, I think, was it a whale, I believe, that chases you down? I can't remember if that was '06 or if it was, like, Adventure.
6. No,
Oh
well,
six.
technically speaking, it does chase you down too. It's like a little adventure
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah, but I remember that scene, and I was like, "Yo, this is scary," because I was like, "Dude, I haven't experienced this much thrill." But no, it's when you're a kid that you experience like most games because nowadays it's like when you're older, it's like I have money, I could buy other games, so like you don't like stay with the games that you already purchased, which is my curse. But yeah, no, that's sort of how it happens when you're younger and
Yeah.
you're not
Also, I'm gonna be
educated.
going back a few years because you're reminding me of something else. God, I was really an irresponsible kid. That like, you're obviously your kid is you're irresponsible. Like I meant, like, oh, all right. I owned PS2 growing up. Then my dad had a PS3. Then uh, he eventually sold the PS2 for some reason. He's saying, "Oh, I didn't think you'd want it." That's cap. I don't really want
That's
to know the
cat.
reason why. But I didn't really care to bother to argue about it. And he sold my computer also. I think my computer was probably like a Windows 7 at the time, due to I think it was during
The
early
one that had
2000s.
a
Or
space pinball.
no, I don't think so. Late
No.
2000s for sure.
How
Um,
old were you at the time? Actually, you're like 16, right? No, you're
17 right
17,
now.
right?
Probably like 5 or 6 or some.
You were young.
But yeah, when I owned those things. So like yeah, I sold those a few years afterwards when we moved out. I don't even want to go over that. But yeah, I remember I owned a PSP. It was either PSP or PSP Vita at the time. No. It was both. I
I
actually
don't
did own
think well,
both.
the Vita
I
was
think
a long while before the PSP. No, a couple
no,
years
I
maybe.
know for sure. I know for sure I owned the PSP because I used to play Sonic Rivals on it.
Mm.
For sure, I remember. And I played Ratchet and Clank. Oh my god, I
Did you
never
play
owned a memory
Daxter
card.
for PSP?
I
You
think
have
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I had it. I had it.
Don't you need a
So
memory card for the PSP?
yeah.
Or maybe that's just like a
So
Vita thing.
as a no. Yeah, for the PSP, you needed a memory card. I can remember because oh my god, I remember I played Ratchet and Clank on it,
Uh,
and I never own a memory card, so I'd have to start over, and I don't. It never was a problem to me because
yeah,
I'd
but no, that's
basically
just
just
a
be
fun
speedrunning
thing.
at that
Yeah,
point.
no, that's
I
like what's fun about it, you know? Because like even
yeah, I
like in
know.
the PS2 era, where like you didn't have a memory card, it was like, well, we gotta get here as fast as we can, you know? And then like
Yeah,
redoing it, like you just memorize all the cutscenes and stuff like that, you know?
yeah. I hadn't. I don't think I had any idea what was going on in Ratchet and Clank. Also, uh, I know I had Cars 2 also, and I think that was probably it, apart from the Rivals games.
You know?
And I remember, I think I lost my PSP at a laundromat near my grandma's.
It's always rough when you lose those consoles.
I don't think it really affected me much
Well,
now
it's
I'm
one of
thinking
those
about it because
things
I
where
don't have
like as you grow older, you eventually be like, I kind of want to like replay this, you know? Like look
and
back to
I
it.
think I think I owned a Vita because I remember playing Street Fighter on it for sure, and I
You
remember its
really
home
own a
screen.
Vita and then you fucking sold it, dude. Those shit are extinct
No, I
now.
didn't sell it. I didn't sell a Vita. I think I probably just lost it or something. Or was I know for sure I played on the Vita. Just my memory's faint of that.
Uh, it's
Then
always
I think I
continue. My
got.
bad.
I also had a DSi one time. I forgot when, but I know I owned a DSi. It only had Wario Land or something. One of the Wario games for sure.
Uh,
And it was
I don't think it
ones
was
where he transferred.
WarioWare. Well, maybe it could have been WarioWare touched.
It was one of them.
Mm,
And then I also lost that somehow. I don't know whatever happened to that. Sheesh.
God,
And yeah, I
look at
think
that
that's about.
responsible adult. Now with all the console, then you're gonna say, "Oh, I think I lost my PS4 at a laundromat." Not
That would
no,
be that would be crazy actually.
like looking back at like the PSP, it's such a I freaking love that system because it looks like the menu looks so similar to the like PS2, right? No, PS3, right? It was the PS3. Like the menu just looks so like looking back at it, you're like, this is the future, you know?
Yeah.
They always
Uh,
they always have those trailers where it's like play with sick next gen graphics and it's just like show like a pixelated like man, you know? Speaking
yeah.
about like the trailers, did you see the DSi trailers a lot?
No, I don't, like my memory is very faint
No,
of the
there was
portable consoles.
uh those trailers were a lot about like like they're basically like saying the DSi was like a second camera or something like that, or like a phone because like they had like boys drool or girls drool boys drool and then like they put like drool on the guy's face and stuff like that. And looking back, and you look at the trailer, you're like, this never happened. And then like meanwhile in my life, I was like, dude, I have so many pictures of my friends. I didn't have a phone. Well, no, I didn't have a phone. I think I had a flip phone like later on. I know it's old technology, but like I had like a DSi. We just have like these pictures. Like we would take selfies, just right. So it feels no, that DSi means a lot to me. And then they got stolen, and that really hurt me. God no. Yeah, no, that was your console life. I didn't even know you
Yeah,
had a PSP or a Vita.
yeah.
Really, a Vita. Those shits
Uh,
are expensive. Memory cards are like fucking 60 bones.
Yeesh.
Reason why it's better to mod it because like you get a lot more space for just like a card that costs $6. Yeah, no,
uh,
it sucks.
yeah. Uh, think I only had like one friend on the Wii U, and you know how bad the Wii U, Nintendo is in general when it comes
We
to.
used
Well,
within
back
like
then,
so I think
yeah,
Miiverse was
Miiverse was godlike.
uh
It was funny as hell. It
yeah,
was funny. Miiverse.
it's sort of like a mixed bag for me. Like you see those like funny or like wholesome stuff, but then you see the like cringe shit where like they try to draw a dick or something.
Oh no, I don't. I don't. Thank God I never saw those. I just remember people
Or like
saying
they
some
type
depressing.
like in a text or like my dad died or something like that.
Those were interesting
Something like
days.
that, and then they
Yeah.
cancel it, and then that everyone gave a shit. They're like, no, not Miiverse.
Uh,
God, yeah,
yeah.
Nintendo sucks with those stuff though. Sadly,
Yeah. Uh, I think eighth grade. I know for sure some stuff happened that I'm forgetting of, but let me think. Let me think of something else. Oh. Let me back that up a bit from the relationship thing. Okay, so
back it up.
because I remember in my ELAR class, English language art and reading, English language arts reading class. There we go. I still got it. There was this cool chick. She was also tall, had glasses, hella beautiful,
In other words,
cute,
my
whatnot.
kind of woman. Why is it that you get all
Okay,
the
yeah,
women that are
she was
mine?
okay. She was like actually like kind of open to. Like, here's the thing was also in this the time too. Like you know when you like two people and you know they both like you and that's happened to me only like two times in
You
my
got hit
life.
with
And
the protagonist situation.
why why did
Damn, Meta really is a playboy. It's been confirmed.
no, that ain't it. It wasn't my fault. I wasn't trying to do like no. That makes me sound worse. I'll hold that L. But anyways,
It's been confirmed
uh,
now.
I remember also, I think it was a few days or possibly the day after, I asked the other girl out. I wasn't in the morning. I was just walking around like the side of the school a bit, just like getting some air and whatnot, relaxing, waiting for some people to show up. Remember, two girls walked up to me. This one short one like brought out her phone, and I think she was pointing at us. I think she was getting a camera or recording, which I hope is not the case. I really hope my brain is wrong. And the other one, I think she was like a little bit slightly shorter than me. I remember, hey, do you want to go out, whatnot? And then I just listened so much in shock. I mean, obviously said no, but uh, I think I said no in like one of the most like well, what's the tone? Like your apologetic tones.
No, I'm sorry about it. It's just yeah.
I said no, and I think that was basically it. I never talked to them again. And I really hope she was not recording. God, I feel horrible about that. I think she was like also one of those, fuck, I forgot. Anyways, but yeah, that happened also. Sheesh.
You really have a
Um,
lot of stories of just you rejecting women. Is this?
so that was like two months. So that was like middle school. Middle
Uh,
school was.
just saying. Also, I couldn't help but like in my situation, I keep imagining those like instead of like an anime girl rejecting an anime boy, it's just like you rejecting like a girl, like you're behind the school and you're like, I'm sorry. You know, those situations.
Gosh, I don't think I ever told. I don't think I've only told like you and Tyke before about these.
But now you're
Yeah,
telling the whole world. I'm just
I don't mind
unless
though
you don't
because
want to.
it's something really too personal. Like I'm not going to go into details about personal stuff. Just
If
the short summary. But
it do be, I could just edit it out, but I have to go through like 5 hours. I'm
no,
just
don't worry.
kidding.
Um, yeah. So eighth grade was fun. Classes were easy. I remember I think I was like hella popular because being one of the only few black kids in the school,
Is that
whatnot.
really how? What?
I think, but I really hope that's
Yo,
not the case. But
it's that new species, the African
okay,
American nose. What?
See you later.
That's a weird way to get popular, but at least it sort of made you
I
popular.
really hope it's not the case, and I really don't want to think about it because,
Maybe it's just
yeah,
because they're like, "Yo, it's Meta, the Thought Slayer."
no, but
Just kidding.
I
Sorry
don't
about
think really any. Nah, don't worry, it's all quiet. Don't worry. Uh, yeah, they think there was only like three dark skinned people in my whole school or something like that. Yeah, the 90% plus Hispanic area. Uh, yeah, I think yeah, I think it was cool. I remember me and her would chat through Messenger, which I've never opened Messenger again a day in my life,
that.
except for those times I'm getting notifications from my friends group chat, but
God, no. Facebook and Messenger. God, those were a different time.
I don't think I ever used Facebook, to be honest. I
I
think I've only opened
I was
it.
made of Facebook when I was young by my mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. I
No,
opened Messenger like a few months ago. So okay.
no, I'm just saying that it was cool that you're sort of popular at
Uh,
least, even if it was for the,
like,
shady
yeah.
reasons.
I really hope that's not. But oh my! I remember also in middle school, people will ask, "Oh, I nearly said my name on your, uh, hey Meta, can we touch your hair? Can I touch your hair? Whatnot?"
God, you had the same
Ah,
situation that happened to me. But
ah, man.
was it like a crush who said that to you,
No,
or
it
just a
was like
girl?
it was just normal. Like everyone, nearly
Oh,
everyone and their mom,
everyone, every gender.
nearly every, nearly everyone and their mom. God,
Your
that
hair
was
was curly as mine, or is your hair
tight
different
curly,
shape?
tight curly.
Yeah, no, mine was a
Like
situation where I
aren't
had
yours loose curly?
I had like this curly hair and it was like poofy, and then like my crush was like, "Can I pet your hair?" It's like one of those things where like this my dignity, but I have to, like.
Yeah.
Ooh, there goes my dignity, but hopefully this gives me some honey points. God no,
Uh,
that's weird.
yeah.
Learned so
Uh,
much about Meta. He rejects what you hear that.
yeah.
You better be careful about Meta.
Those were only in middle school. Oh
I
man.
didn't know you were such a ladies' man though. That's kind of impressive.
God.
But it's just that you
So,
unfortunately didn't like them back. You had
yeah,
other crushes. What was it? The crushes
yeah.
that you had were they like the popular girls, or were they just like that, like those girls that like you spent time with to the point where
Guess,
it was like,
I,
growing
I
feelings?
guess technically, looking back, she was kind of popular? Question mark. I don't know, but it was just I know she was in the group that we were really popular, and we were just like that. God, I hate using the word gaming sometimes, but that gaming nerdy group.
Game
Not really nerdy, just what's the word? Just
geeky
kill,
stuff. I
just
don't
chill.
know.
No, 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 no.
Regardless,
Just
it
like a
still sounds the same, sort
yeah,
of.
but um, yeah. I remember we just do random stuff and just like gosh, we were crazy. We were really wild. Our friends. Let me think. Let me think. Remember, um, we didn't really kiss for a few months at first because I was, first dating someone and I wasn't really about that life. I just wanted to like
Yeah, it's
cuddle. Yeah, I remember.
you know
Uh, I
very little about romance aside from
yeah,
what's in
I
media.
yeah, I remember. She brought it up for sure. I know she had a I know I would never bring that up, but she brought up saying something like, "Oh, how come you never kissed me before?" Or stuff like that. And I forgot what my reasoning was. I just know I wasn't trying about that way. And I was basically just being constantly pressured about it
Yeah,
yeah.
not just with her, but like by
So
yourself because you're like, man, I should have kissed her, but like your
no,
brain.
like I wasn't, no, like I just didn't, like
Oh,
I
even your
wasn't,
brain was like, who this fool thinks she is.
uh, um,
Sorry for joking.
I
I'm just
remember the
trying
first,
to.
no,
That's
I don't mind, I don't mind.
humor.
It's funny, it's funny. Don't worry. Let me think, what was it? Um, yeah, the first kiss was like I think technically in public, but it was like so fast it was not really noticeable. It was like before classes had to start, we had to go. When I was just like really quick. I think like 3 seconds or something like that.
30 seconds?
Yeah, 3 seconds. No, no, like
Oh,
we're
I was
very
like,
short.
that's not a short kiss. I was, I was like, this man probably takes like 30-minute kisses.
Oh gosh, no!
And this
Don't
is short.
don't remind me. Oh god, oh man, I don't. Oh man, eighth grade. All right. Yeah. That was basically how it. I think that's how the horny probably started. I hope that's not how
Wow,
it started, but
whoa! This was taking it wrong. This was taking a different
no,
turn.
that was like for the that was like how the road of degeneracy slowly
It was when
began.
that kiss happened where I had lewd thoughts. I want to hold her
Uh,
hand.
I like that, but continuing on. Uh, enjoyed my classes, whatnot. I remember we had to keep it low key about it because oh boy. So our school obviously consisted of sixth, seventh, and eighth graders. Her mom was an English teacher for sixth grade students, and
Oh,
yeah, uh,
of course you had to sort of keep it discreet.
the yeah, and yeah, there was a sixth grade hall for people, and then a seventh grade hall, and then an eighth grade hall. It was like a circle, and like three of them pointing out in different directions. And in the middle was the library. The dead center was the library. Um, I think so. Yeah, I would stay after school because I really didn't because I lived like right across the highway, like a block, just crossing the street past the highway, and my house would be just like down the block, and it wasn't really that far of a walk. It was like really short. Yeah, just stay after school with her. I remember I would stay in the guy who would do the weekly news question mark for our school. You know, like
Yeah,
um
those are either a master of complete like hilarious thing to watch.
yeah, those were really cool because he'd usually have a crew who would record the
It's
game,
also
do some stuff.
it's also very
Hmm.
cool because like before it was always like the not like in the speaker talking, but then like suddenly like we got news, you know. That's like
You know
something
what's the worst? Well, oh god,
happened.
the worst part about this is that um I haven't used my other account in a while, so I might be able to find the video where I did the shout outs for everyone, where she did the shout outs for me and whatnot. But
For you
yeah, it was
personally.
oh god, I can't believe oh wow, I forgot my face is on YouTube actually. I don't think many people watched it, and I hope it's gone off the internet. But
May have.
guess I'll probably look for it, yeah, again later down the road. Yeah, we'd hang after school in his classroom. Uh, he also had a bunch of computers in his room. It was like a computer class technically. Wait, what did he teach actually? I forget. I don't think he taught, just doing the news. Yeah, he had some people. I'd hang out with some people there also after school, and I hang out with her also since her mom had to drive her home technically because yeah, you know your parents, you're right,
Hmm.
and teacher thing. Um, I'm sorry, I'm jumbling. Uh, oh god. Yeah. Remember after school when you know when no one else is around, I'm gonna let your imagination take place. But
Yeah.
yeah, uh,
You
yeah,
held her hand
it would
like a
be
pervert.
yeah we held hands. Yeah, we held hands. Yeah, I'm a
Loki though, hand holding is the best and no one can disagree with me. Like it
actually
is
top tier.
especially better like those moments like what you were doing where like it's discreet, it like feels a lot more what's the
Yeah,
word? Like important
yeah,
than it
I get.
does. Like you're just alone and then with her and then like it's nothing like, you know, how the people say impure, but it's sort of like
Yeah,
wholesome and then you're just there like sort of on yourself like this is nice, you know?
yeah. Oh god, I remember she used to show me some curse Undertale fan comics.
Oh no. Oh
I
no.
didn't know what
She
Undertale
was
was
an
at the time.
Undertale fan. I'm just kidding.
She was a fan of many things that were I didn't know of at the time. Well, I didn't really know what that thing was at the time. God, I will never forget the one where Sans and the protagonists may oh no. Anyways, moving
The
on.
protagonist is the female is a female for some
Yeah,
reason.
I don't want to remember
Yeah,
that.
just no, it's just get away from the Undertale fandom for
I'm
now.
sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what it was at the time, but anyways, yeah, she was a webtoon fan.
Oh,
If I recall.
oh
Yeah,
my.
you're,
Webtoon has
yeah, I remember.
some good stuff, but there's also the
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
I don't
Oh man.
know. Uh,
Um,
you got some more school stories?
oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm just
I was
curious
just
because
eighth grade. Eighth grade had a
eighth grade
lot
had a
compared
lot.
to. Yeah.
So did you finish high school?
Oh, not yet. Just a few more months, and high school's over.
Oh wait, I forget. You're still at school. That's right. I for some
Yeah,
reason thought like you were an adult and like you were out
that's
of school,
understandable.
and I was like, oh, this guy's like already has a job, you know? No, my bad. I forgot you're still going to school.
That's fine. It's
Because it's
understandable. I do not
very
sound like.
your voice
Yeah,
sounds like well
yeah.
that there's man, I sound like I'm still in
I've
fucking school.
Hey, are you 19 years old? You still look like you sound like you're nine. Oh man, I don't know. It was kind of annoying after a while, but I really don't mind it now, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot. I
yes.
totally flew over my head that you're still in
Nah,
school. I was like, this guy still has. Did he like flunk or something?
uh, uh,
So this man still has. Well, I think it's COVID. But school would be good, but just COVID's really cucking it.
yeah, yeah.
Because like
Senior year was supposed to be the best
honestly,
year,
the
but
best
COVID.
part about school is just the social aspect. Cause like you
Yeah,
meet new people, you gain new friends, you gain a special
yeah,
someone.
man.
And then later
I'll
on,
get to, yeah, I'll
slowly
get to the
disappear.
senior rant. Yeah, I'll get to the senior rant later. Um, yeah, eighth grade. Let me think. All right. Oh God, the times or when you're hand holding. Yeah, we're just gonna call that hand. We're just gonna say hand holding for now. When you're hand holding, then someone enter the classroom, and that's like actually one
Oh,
of the most terrifying
yeah,
things.
like you're just like, like
Yeah, but don't worry, you're able to play. I was able to play it off normally by just stopping, just watching videos together and whatnot. I forgot what we used to watch, but yeah. Um, Oh God, I remember that one time there was close in the one of in her mom's classroom. That was actually terrifying because her mom opened the door and
no, that,
oh, that's like no, that
ooh,
was
that
anyway.
would 100% get your heart beating.
Yes. Anyways, I think
That's like accidentally walking into the final door before the before the boss, and then you're like, ooh, I think I'm in. It's bad.
I think also that's when I found my locals because uh for Smash and whatnot. Thanks to
Yeah,
my stepdad, he found it online and it only costed like $3 for the venue fee, and it was pretty cool. Although I couldn't really hang out with mostly everyone because everyone was older and they
yeah,
had
to fit in.
whatchamacallit. Yeah. So like I was really just alone there outside the game and whatnot. You should just sit down and watch anime over there. Uh
How did you get into anime, by the way? Was it sort of like,
um
did
probably
you start
from
with Ruby
four it's
or?
probably from four kids to be honest, because I remember watching
Oh,
Dragon Ball Z.
oh yeah, Dragon Ball. That's right. I forgot you watched that show. I say that like that those shows, but I'm not the kind of person who grew up with Dragon Ball, and that's also a sort of series I feel like you sort of need to grow up with to sort of get hooked
Down
on
the
it.
road and yeah.
But I could also
Yeah.
be wrong, you know.
Yeah. I didn't really watch anime a lot because, I had a lot of things going on. So I really couldn't have the time for that stuff. So uh I think just the most adventures were with her. I remember in March for sure. I don't know why I remember the exact month. I originally was messaging because we would still talk. We were cool friends. I would talk to the other girl. I remember I asked her because I just wanted to get out my head. Hey, back then, did you like me before? Back then, she said, yeah, she had a crush on me too. I'm like, oh, all right, then we just like played it off from there. We were cool friends. Stopped talking after a while. Well, that was mostly everyone from eighth grade. They stopped talking to. Uh, I remember a bunch of the sports people would talk to me and whatnot. I remember someone would ask, "Hey, I mean, hey, Meta, you had a lot of hoes or bitches back in
Well,
over
honestly,
there,
I'm
New
with what
York."
I'm with one. I'm with them. I'm like, yo, this man.
No, I just like uh tell them no, whatnot. I wasn't really used to having a lot of people talk to me.
You don't like the idea of like calling them like, yeah, they're my hoes and bitch, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't fond of that. I
Yeah.
just said no, I didn't. Yeah. Um, I remember eighth grade was nearly coming to a close and whatnot. Then the thought of long, quote unquote, I'm saying right now, long distance relationships started to come in effect because I think she lived like downtown, which was not in the school area code, or
And as a kid,
you
it's
know what I mean.
very difficult to get, you know.
Yeah. So like yeah, we would talk about it every now and then. We wouldn't worry too much about it uh because we didn't want to, stress ourselves out, just enjoy. I just wanted to enjoy what was there while it was lasting, whatnot. So what you call it? Oh, I think I probably broke down like 3 times probably. Holy shit, back then. Sensitive kid, eighth
Alright.
grade. Listen. Wait. Yeah, remember we went to prom, it was cool. We took some pictures. I don't want to go back in Messenger and look through backlog because I'd rather just never open Messenger. I think she's probably the reason I don't like to open Messenger at all. I think she's still on my list, and I don't know, and I don't want to like go on Messenger and then appear online from people. That's
No. Yeah.
yeah,
No, looking back
uh,
at message, it's one of those things.
yeah,
Well, I think it's just for me. I just don't go on it mostly because seeing how like everyone else's lives turned out to be. Not that my life is, uh
yeah. I get
bad, but like you see like all these cool things. But it's cool. It's cool seeing them, and then they like eventually message like, "Oh, dude, we haven't talked to him. I wish you like me," you know.
you.
That's just
Yeah,
me being old. Yeah, no, it's hard to look back at. It's like old messages. But no, what grade are you actually? Are you like,
senior at 12.
yo? I'll say you're close.
Yeah, so with eighth grade coming to a close, I remember during the summer we did see each other at school. Some because she would tell me that her mom's oh wait, my bad, my bad. Let me back up a bit because I skipped a few important details. I'm sorry. I remember my science teacher. She was a total badass. God,
Yo?
I forgot her name, but she was a badass. Which I remember one time, uh, this cross-eyed girl. I feel so. This cross-eyed girl was
Uh,
trying to tell her off for something, and then I remember she told her, "Are you looking at me or are you looking at the wall?" And I think she said she bursted in tears.
Damn.
She,
Yo.
she, she was cool and ruthless.
Badass
She
science teacher. Watching that
had
video.
respect for her.
God, yo. Badass teacher, dude. I don't think I've. Well, no, I don't think I've had a badass teacher, but I've had those teachers that are like. They understand how kids are, because they don't
Yeah.
like act super strict and they don't act like super like uh goofy. What not that I don't mind them, but like you got those that are like super like up there like, okay, I know what you guys, you know, I know how you kids
Mm.
are. So it's like sort of easy to relate to those teachers. But, I don't think I've had a badass teacher like that because that's kind of fucking badass.
Uh, uh, Yeah, I liked my teachers, all most of them, for sure, most of them. I'm glad I'm forgetting the ones I didn't like. But yeah, eventually, her mom found out, and
I'm
I was told from her that her mom found out, whatnot, and that apparently she was
fine with it.
quote unquote on code with, yeah, quote unquote, because I remember getting those stairs in our classroom. Like I remember one time we were playing. It was one of those card. I forgot. It was Speed. We were playing Speed, a card game,
Mhm.
and I remember it was more like when I shuffle them. Sometimes like I see at the corner of my eye, like one of those like light glances or whatnot.
Yeah.
Kind of terrifying, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Um, yeah. Remember also there was something annoying. They were annoying and funny. Three sixth graders. I think they were her students. I think one boy, two girls. They were kind of annoying. And then I remember thinking to myself, "Damn, was I really? I know I'm annoying, but was I this? This annoying as a middle schooler? When it comes to get you." But yeah. Eventually, a while, her mom warmed up to me and ended up liking me a lot. And
But as soon as
God, I
like you
feel so
don't sound like
horrible.
a bad kid. You don't sound like the
No,
like
I was very polite and whatnot.
yeah.
Uh, right, yeah, I remember. I think it was one time during summer when we were ripping out some pages of books that people used and kept at the school for the kids who don't end up having notebooks. When we're basically reusing them. I remember she told me her mom offered if I wanted some food and whatnot from some tacos, or yeah, I'm gonna say it like that because I'm English. Some tacos or not from Stripes, and I told her, yeah, and, we were cool and whatnot. I remember, I think was it during summer? I think I took my mom to school. I think we were getting some papers for high school and whatnot, and I was eventually okay enough with my mom knowing, so I told my mom. Eventually, I got her to meet the teacher in her classroom, and yeah, they were very cool. They were very happy with each other. They were nice. It was wow, man. I really messed up. Yeah, ninth grade happens.
Mhm.
We eventually moved to play Sieg, which I wasn't too fond of the place because it wasn't exactly the type of place. Uh, I think we met during my beginning high school years for sure. Um, yeah, I remember I was out with my cousins or step cousins technically. I remember me and her used to message not often as before because you know how things be happening to you in your own life. And eventually it was one of those things where I don't think I wasn't handling long distance well. First time
No,
handling
because
the
like you start off like together, but then like it just goes to like long distance, and then like suddenly you're not like accustomed to it.
yeah. And so whatchamacallit, I eventually started talking to her less because I thought I wanted her to break up with me because I don't think I could. Like I wasn't. Like the only reason I wanted they don't like I wanted to be with her, but I just thought she'd
It's those
probably
things
want
where
to be
like
with
you
someone
just
else.
feel like you're holding
She'd
her
probably be
back, but
better with.
like
Yeah, she'd probably be with someone else, and I really wish I didn't do that because I think that was just probably depression kicking in and whatnot. God, I feel bad, but yeah, I remember. Just I said, "Hey, you want to break up with me?" She said yes, and we never messaged again after that for a while. And oh
till she
no, the
watched this
last
video. Oh, my
uh,
bad.
nah, don't nah, don't worry, I won't mind. I know what I do. I said this in here, but let me think. The last time I did see her was during her birthday, when we were at one of her friend's house. I think I forgot what we were taking shots of something for sure. I know it wasn't liquor. I know it was something. It was
it
something
was it,
strong.
it was
Something
Capri
strong.
Sun.
No,
No,
it was something strong that I really did not like. I know for sure it was not happy juice. For sure it was
happy
not happy juice.
juice.
I will promise you it is not happy juice. It was just a bunch of drinks mixed in one. I forgot. Oh God, I know for sure it
What
tasted
if it's a
horrible.
strong drink that's not liquor, but also affects? Well, I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's different for the place where that was with.
Nah, yeah, we've only technically went on 2 dates. One was at a carnival where we also met one of our other friends and our other friend's couple, whatnot. It was cool. We hanged out, whatnot. Enjoyed the day. I think she was with her brother also, which she eventually like split off with him. They agreed to like split off for a bit, and I think I remember seeing him pretty terrified when he saw me. But you know how it be because of prejudice. Wait, did I say that her mom was prejudiced to me at first, or
I
kind of prejudiced?
don't. Maybe.
She was
I don't think
kind
so.
of prejudiced to me at first, but you know just how it be when people out
Yeah.
here. Yeah,
That's just.
yeah, and I really hope I don't have the video saved on my drive because I remember seeing it on my drive a while back and brought back some memories. Pretty fond of them at the same time, not. But yeah, ninth grade. What happened exactly?
Oh, I don't think
I
about it.
think.
We could go through your whole school life, but the mother. I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop. But I'm sorry. Sorry. I just got out of hand.
I was just talking about like. Well, no, it's fine. Maybe we can continue it, but
Uh,
this might be like a 4 hour. I think. I mean, we could. Maybe I just
oh, I
wanna.
am.
Maybe I just say
All right,
like.
so shorts.
Oh,
Oh yeah, just say it.
short
Then. Oh
version.
no, it's your choice.
No,
It's
you
your
got
choice. I'm sorry. I ended
no
up
because I
rambling. Ooh.
was. You can go on with it as long as it's not something like I ate an
No, don't worry.
apple in day 4.
No, don't
I don't
worry.
mean to
It's
sound
not.
rude.
I don't know. Don't worry. I understand. Ninth grade had a mini crush on someone. Did end up going well. Eventually, her friend told me she didn't like me. Uh,
Oh, that
also joined cross
sucks.
country. Yeah, don't worry. I was fine with it. It wasn't really nothing serious. I joined cross in ninth and 10th. Beginning in ninth, it was okay. I eventually had to take buses to get to the other school because freshman campus and then main campus. Uh, um, let me think. I'm sorry. Uh, had some cool teachers in ninth grade. I really liked them a lot. My world geography teacher was my favorite. The second was my math. Third was my chemistry. Uh, uh, oh yeah, that's when I also got on the cross tag. I think I met you during that.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
definitely.
yeah, I was a different person at school and online.
Yeah, you
Trust
said
me,
the
I was
N
very.
word a lot during my video.
Don't remind me, please. I'm trying to forget that. We don't
that was
bring
a
that up.
that was a darker time.
Yeah, back when I only had like one friend group who was like a very degenerate, like very.
Oh
That
no,
makes
I
sense.
was also maybe later. I'll speak of that.
Right? I remember they used to send like hentai in the group chat all the time, and whatnot, and like
Fuck, didn't you like
yeah,
invite me to like one of your friend groups? And I was like, man, this is cursed, but me
yeah,
being me fit
Puma.
in perfectly. And you're like, Jack, is this your true color?
Yeah, I think you met Puma. He was into lollies at the time. Now he's a furry, but yeah.
Whoa! Well, I guess it's better to be a furry than a lollipop. He technically, well, it's not a pure lolly. I believe that's what they're
Yeah.
called.
I eventually broke off from them. Well, I still talk to them every once in a while, but yeah,
You just don't hang out
broke off
as
from them.
much.
Yeah. 10th grade. Really nothing much. Met a few teachers. Still talked with some friends. Did Ultimate release in sophomore year, or it was like 2 years ago, 1 year ago technically. But anyways,
That was a while ago.
yeah, just had some friends who whatnot. Oh yeah, gym class. Only reason I didn't like it, it was cold in there. Imagine doing a pacer test in cold air. That's not nice. Uh,
I got interrupted.
yeah. Oh, sorry. My
Oh,
bad.
it's cool.
Yeah. I think I'll just keep it at that to keep your video from
Oh no,
being this long.
please.
No one's
And
because
then
no one's gonna watch
I
it,
just
but
want to ask
really. Mm,
two like sort of questions. What
for it.
you speak a lot about your mom, and frankly, it seems like you two get along well. So I want to ask,
Yeah. Yeah,
about
I love it.
because usually
Uh
it's hard for like the child and the parent to like get along as well. You two seem
well,
to.
me and my mom's been through a lot. We moved places a few times, and definitely enjoyed a lot of times with each other. She had real moments with me when she talked about some personal things that I think I'll talk about another time because video. This is in your video. No. Yeah. Yeah, I remember she wasn't the best person during, for sure, my high school years. Like by my high school years, I mean like probably the freshman, sophomore year. I think a little bit of eighth grade too. Yeah, eighth grade for sure. But you know, when you're getting a new relationship, stuff like that. Uh, uh yeah, I love her a lot. We just have different views on how we both. I think we both have different views on how life works. I don't really have heart to hearts with her for many reasons. Mainly because I'm not too fond of her knowing some stuff, or
Yeah,
just
that's
because I don't
sort of
think she
fair.
gets, or I don't think she gets understand some stuff. Probably a very nice woman. I appreciate her a lot. Uh,
And another
Second,
thing I want to learn was about just how you're doing in the FGC community, because it looks like you're doing
um,
well, and it sort of makes me sort of happy. And I want to know what the
yeah.
experience of like
Uh,
being around all these,
well, you mean online or the people in person?
just in the
Because,
like, just like in the community, like all the people you're meeting, and then like,
well,
like how's
it's
it been?
well, eventually had some nice people in Smash who I'd see at locals. They're very kind. I think I went O2 all the time, but yeah, it was fun hanging out with them all the time. Although, like, there'd be times like they'd go out for a bit to like probably go get some like Burger King or something, and I can't come along because
You don't have
kid,
money.
you're a kid. You're no, I'm a kid, and they're
Oh,
like older. Yeah, they were really
oh,
nice
damn it.
and
Oh,
welcoming. Yeah.
well,
Uh,
you are different children then.
and I don't think I really got into the FGC online for tag until like what? Uh,
I wouldn't say
Let me
it's
think.
when you were learning Naruto, because when you were learning Naruto, I think you were still uh
Yeah,
playing lobby. I think it was like
yeah.
later on when you were like
I want
improving on Naruto.
I want to say the first probably person's probably Faded from my earliest memory. Taiga and Faded. Then eventually there, I think I started just playing with more people and whatnot. Or wait, no, 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 no. Eventually, yeah, I remember learning from Unsafe. Eventually talking to him, he didn't seem too friendly in my opinion, and doesn't really seem too
Yeah, I
friendly
think he
still.
doesn't uh chat. Well, I won't say chat as much. I think his chat just sounds more of a monotone
Yeah, he really does
or like neutral.
sometimes. Yeah, I think it really just only popped off probably sometime during spring. Probably sometime during this year's
And then the
spring.
good job. I keep
Uh,
jokingly bringing that up. Hopefully, it's not a
no,
problem.
it's not annoying. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let me think of like yeah, everyone's really kind. It was really nice. I don't think I would be where uh I am without talking to some new people. Also, and I'm not saying that the people that our original group wasn't cool with. I'm not saying that. Just
Yeah, man. Sure,
no,
man.
no,
Oh, so
no.
not good friend, huh? Joking. Continue.
But it was nice getting to know some more people, whatnot. Um, I think the first time I think when I was actually talking to other high level players is probably Raiden, that person you saw on Twitch chat a while back. They helped me learn Kuro Ragna a little bit more. Getting to know a little more people. More people know me. I'm gonna assume after Anime Evo because there are a lot of people viewing. But yeah, it's really nice. I do enjoy. You have to see a lot of nice people,
And
and it was nice to get through that whole Smash thing.
if
Got
if the virus does end, do you plan on going into any locals where everyone's going? Like maybe not Evo, but
well,
like
if
you know.
I can find a stable job and get from there, then
Well,
yeah,
I
I'll
think
be.
I don't know if your mom will let you though. That's the thing, because you know how they're like. Well, I mean
Oh,
also
my bad, my bad. Oh, you mean over here? Well, oh yeah, for sure. She's cool with it.
oh, she's cool with it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
then
they only play Smash.
in that case, you feel like going into local. I would probably suggest going with like some friends to locals though. Well, not that like
Yeah,
you're not going there for friends, but
I
like
get you. Yeah,
you
yeah, I
know.
get you. I don't really have many friends. If any friends that play anime FGs. I got a few into a few anime FGs, but not ones I really talk too much.
Mm.
They only play like Oni tag. I don't think much like CF. Yeah, I am very. You just stop saying sorry so much. Oh man,
But it's okay.
didn't mean to go into that whole life story like that. I
No,
just
it's
got
good. This
carried
is
away
what
with your
this
rant.
JagCast, this JagCast is for. Just like letting it all out.
So how
More
how
about
long
it.
was this for? Because I
Uh,
feel bad for like having to skip
well,
out
here's
on
the, it
high
doesn't
school.
matter how long it is. It's just I was afraid that like you were gonna like mention like each one of your grades.
Oh
Like
no, no,
yeah,
oh
like you were gonna go like this
no,
day.
but no,
Not that the
yeah,
like
but high
past days
school,
weren't like important, of course.
yeah, yeah. But high school really wasn't nothing much. Just kept moving on. Just make sure to take all my important classes, so I could take my state tests early and not worry about much at senior year, which kind of technically blew up in my face because of COVID. But yeah,
Do you plan on going to
uh,
like college and stuff, or is it just high school for now?
I've been
Maybe
thinking about it, but then I remember.
like a job or
But then
something
I
you're like aiming for.
but then I was thinking about it, but then I remembered debt, and I'm not sure if I'm a fan of having to constantly pay back
Yeah,
school
that's a
for
terrifying thing.
yeah, because people's opinions change when they go to college and whatnot. They go,
It's
I
sort
didn't
of
want to learn this.
also the thing where like a bunch of people say like I went to college but then I left and something like that. But still, I think it's
Yeah,
still a well, I mean, I'm not a college man, so I couldn't tell you. But
I
it just
always
depends on your
thought
opinion.
I always thought college was gonna be that basically either you go to college or you become a janitor.
Well, I wouldn't say
So
that. Well,
yeah, yeah. Like as growing up, I always thought it was like that, but got to know more
uh,
people.
but also I
That
feel
eventually
like
told
in this day and age, it's a lot more easier to learn sort of stuff that you're aiming for. Like you could learn from like game making or you know producing stuff like that. Like it's a lot more easier now with the internet than it was before. So
me.
you know, I don't know.
Uh,
It's something
uh,
that you should think of.
yeah, COVID really did mess me up because I was taking a gaming class during 11th grade, and it really wasn't going anywhere at first because our teacher was very free form. He was like an open world game, basically. He was that type of person.
I like
And
that.
we basically weren't taught much. We had to learn ourselves. We just had the tools. We just learned it.
No, that's the best way to do gaming, just by your own
Yeah,
way. You know.
yeah, but we did not know like how to start and how coding worked and whatnot. He gave us a choice between Unity and Unreal Engine. Whatnot.
You need a better choice now. Well, I don't know. I'm not game making.
Unity's more free form. But yeah, short story, call it had a lot of classes, had a lot of cool teachers near the end of the year when state test, right?
Yeah.
Uh Sometimes I'd take my console over when other people would be taking the state tests in my class, and some me and my friends would be playing some fighting games on the computer and monitors in our gaming class, and whatnot. Uh, it was one of those days, people brought their Xbox, which I brought my PS4. That
Yeah.
was cool. Uh, yeah, I had a lot of cool teachers. I still wish I got my $100 from my social studies teacher that said I'd get it because the whole ace the state tests, but COVID happened. But yeah, I enjoyed and definitely enjoyed it while it lasted. I'm mad COVID messed up my senior year
It's
because I
definitely
remember even
an unfortunate year.
yeah, I remember the admins and teachers would hype up senior year. But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
Well, Alex, you got any more to say?
um, don't be like me with relationships. Make
Bruh,
sure
you gain so much girls. You're telling us to not be swimming with the females? Just kidding.
yeah, I do apologize about going off a bit. I just
Now let's go. I learned a lot
Started.
about you. I learned that you legit are a fucking chick magnet.
No, no, that was middle school. You didn't hear nothing about that in high
I don't
school.
know, man. Maybe you're like a stud, and like you're like freaking you're like a Disney Channel star, and you're watching Disney Channel. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Well.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I did not go. Yeah, and I feel bad. But yeah,
all right. You got any more to say, or?
um, no, that's pretty much it. I just hope senior year for the rest of the few months goes well. Yeah, that's about it.
Here, and you're gonna have 5 bachelorettes. All right. Well, this has been JagCast, the first episode. Hopefully, it turns out right. And this is Metta. You could follow him on Twitter, and he has a YouTube channel.
Uh, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if you want to link the YouTube channel, but
Oh, my Twitter
well,
at the
I
current.
could link it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just asking if like you were like,
Hey,
no,
but
this
yeah, sure.
is.
I'm okay. The YouTube channel. Yeah, sure. I might just upload first to tens later on in the future. But yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. This probably 5 hour long JagCast, but that's how casts are. Anyways, yeah. See you later.